Good evening, Mononokel. Just playing a random standard game here. Give people a chance to hop in. Let me go ahead and play this Fave, which is just a block. Pelucranos was not bad. Can play that next turn. Nightmare Shepherd's a bit of a problem. Oh, that was probably wrong, because I wanted to exile it with Shadow's Verdict. Sorry. I think I just need to do this now, even though I lose out on a block. I don't want them to have a kill spell. Man. One blue, one green, one black. Doesn't really matter what I get. So I guess I'll go get a swamp. Actually, I'll get a forest. So next turn I can Granted and play Fave Wishes. Or maybe Granted and get a removal spell. I like that they keep scrying to the bottom. Uh-oh. I topped one. Go to 2. Maybe they'll play nothing? Nope. Alright, on to drafting. Let's do some traditional. I haven't played since Friday. Since my stream on Friday. Played a bunch of Loop Hero over the weekend, though. Yeah, I made it to Act 2, so I killed the Lich. I've killed the Lich 3 times now. I tried the boss of the next act and did not even get close. Probably not going to loop tonight. I may actually call stream early tonight. I have a bit of a headache and my throat's a little sore. Could totally just be allergies. Also, I talked a lot at work today. But we'll see. I also may go back down to one night a week on streaming. We'll see. I have an interview tomorrow. I may be picking up a side gig where I consult for people in like things that I have expertise in, and that can be kind of any time that I set it up, and I may not have time to be able to save 2 nights a week for streaming, but we'll see. I don't need a side gig, but since I did just buy a house, having some extra money might be nice. If nothing else, to pay the house down a bit, but also we're going to be house poor for a while. It's like basically the most we could possibly afford. So having some extra money as sort of a safety net could help. And it's a I can do it as much as I want kind of thing, because I can turn down anybody that I want to. So if I decide that I just don't want to do it, I can get out. So it's a easy thing to do there. Seraph is really good. Feed the Serpent. Horizon Seeker, I guess. Saw it coming. I think I'll just take Seraph. I've never gotten to play with that card before. I don't particularly want to be in black, but maybe I can be in green something and splash it. Well, poison the cup. That's kind of hard to pass after Seraph. The port of Carfel's pretty good. Bloodline Predator can be good. Behold is obviously great. If I had taken like a blue-black card, I might actually take Behold over Poison the Cup here. But since I don't have I have a green-black card that I'd like to play, I'm going to take the black card. There's a Narfi. There's a Skimfar Elder Hall. Snow Mountain. So if it was staying on color, it would be the land. Skimfar Elder Hall. I could take Narfi as sort of a just in case kind of thing. Yeah. Maybe there'll be Snowlands. If snow is open, Narfi's good. If snow's not open, I mean, Skimfar Elder Hall is good, but I won't miss it too much. There's still a Snowland, although it is a white Snowland. So the best card is probably Cosmos Charger by a lot. And then there's the Snowland. I kind of feel like the Snowland here, because it's at least green. On the other hand, if I end up in blue-black, the Cosmos Charger could be good. I'll take that, I guess. Still a Snowland. It's once again wrong colors. So the best card by a lot is Boreal Outrider. I still don't have any Snowlands, but given all the Snowlands that are going through, again, not great colors, but it's pick 5 and every pack is still at its Snowland. I think I'll take the Outrider and see if I can get into like Sultai Snow or something. It's another Snowland, but once again it's the wrong color. Mistwalker's pretty good. And I may not be in green here, or maybe splash in green. Could still be in blue-black. Okay, so Snowland's missing here, 7th pick. So I still don't have any idea what my colors are. I could take Jarl. It's probably the best card in the pack. Sure. Another Jarl. Yeah. So I'm probably black something. The Snowlands did eventually dry up, so maybe it was just that they were bad Snowlands. This is looking like it might try to be like a blue-black control deck or something. Maybe I could splash Seraph. Blue felt pretty open, but also it didn't feel like there were very good blue cards. Well, Saw It Coming made it all the way back. So Trickster God? Heist? Saw It Coming's probably just better, right? I don't have any of the cards that make Trickster God's Heist good. Yeah, I guess I'll take Saw It Coming. Ooh, the land came back. That's pretty sweet. You like Trickster God's Heist? I don't think I particularly like that card, like in general. I think it's generally pretty bad. You have to have a pretty specific deck for it to work out for you. I don't really like any of these blue cards, or really the green cards either. But maybe I'll take Raven Form for the sideboard. Well, I also don't have any cheap cards. Maybe the Brine Barrow Intruder is a better sideboard card? I don't know. If I want an Intruder, I can probably pick it up. I would like to pick up a smattering of Snowlands. Blue-green, black-green. Blue-black would be okay too. I probably not going to be some sort of tempo deck, so Run Ashore is a little worse. Strategic planning might be good if I'm fixing. I mean, good may be generous, but it may be playable if I need fixing. Not that it's exactly fixing, but it can help get me there. So right now it's looking like I'm settling into like blue-black control. It's funny with the Cosmos Charger in play, I can not have Saw It Coming Foretold and still cast it for 3, but save on a blue mana. I guess I'll take the Thought Thief. I'm not really happy with any of those. So I think I passed a Snow Swamp, but otherwise, and the Snow green-white duel, but otherwise I haven't passed any snow lands in my color. And I think the Snow Swamp was like second pick or something. Maskwood Nexus. There's a blue-black Snowland. So the best card by a lot is Demon Bolt, but I'm not close to that. Ice Tunnel and Glittering Frost are both interesting to me, but if green's a splash, then Glittering Frost gets a lot less interesting. And then I don't think I like Maskwood Nexus. I haven't played with it, but I've never been impressed when I saw my opponents playing with it. Yeah, it feels like Ice Tunnel's probably the right pick. I mean, if I'm in blue-black, I'm going to be playing Narfi, and being able to, having a chance to get it back seems important. And if I end up splashing this Boreal Outrider, I want a Snowland for that too. And I mean, you know, it's fixing for my two colors, two main colors. I discovered the hard way in Loop Hero that in between runs where you have like your town or whatever, there are, when you build your buildings, some of them can only go next to other buildings. So there's a building I can't build right now without destroying something else because I placed things poorly without knowing that there was a limitation. I think it's always a bummer in games where they do that to you, where they like don't warn you about that kind of stuff. And I've been actively trying to avoid like looking stuff up online as much as possible. Wow. Toralf is really good, but I think I'm so far from red, I probably just can't. This is really good if I end up in the green splash, but I don't know if I'm going to end up in the green splash, and I think Skull Raid's pretty solid. So I think I'm going to take the Skull Raid here. There's a green Snowland, but it's green-red, and I'm nowhere close to red. Yeah, I think I'm on Skull Raid here. There's Reflections of Littjara to Augury Raven. Reflections does... Well, I have 5 zombies in my deck. And 2 shapeshifters. 1 shapeshifter. 5 zombies. How do I have 5 zombies? 1, 2, 3... Oh, 4, 5. Alright. I'll take Reflections. Maybe it'll do a thing. Augury Raven's pretty good. I am giving up something, but I want to try it. Ooh, Draugr good. I like Elderfang Disciple too, but I can't pass up Draugr for it. There's also a Snow Swamp, but I think I just want the Helm. Another Helm. There's also Tergrid Shadow. And then there's Karfeld Harbinger, which might be the pick just because it's cheap and I need something to do early. Nah, I can't pass it over a Draugr Helm. If that came up again, though, I would make the other pick. Disdainful Stroke could be a thing. Wow, that is a super late Sarl's Packmate. But I have no way of splashing at the moment, so I can't really afford to take that. I feel like I'm in the open color pair, but I'm definitely regretting it. Is this a Raise the Draugr deck? Could be. There's also Kinseekers. If I'm trying to do like a zombie thing. Let's take Raise the Draugr. I can probably pick up a Kinseekers later. Bind the Monster, I guess, unless I want this Snow Forest. I don't really like Bind the Monster, and I could probably pick one up later if I want it, and I definitely don't want 2. But this Snow Forest could make the cut if I end up splashing green. Because it being a Snowland is relevant for Narfi, and then the Outrider if I play it. So Glittering Frost came back, but I probably can't play that on the splash. So it looks like a Draugr Recruiter to me. Can't play any of these. Well, I don't really want any of these. And I don't think I want Snowlands bad enough to play as Snow Plains. So I'll take the Miss for the sideboard and just hope that I don't have to board it in. I don't have Snowlands for the Priest or for the Yeti. I guess I'll take the Priest as an 0-4 blocker in this out of the sideboard. Seems pretty bad. And there's a Kinseekers. I do kind of have a zombie theme deck going here. I have 6 zombies and 2 shapeshifters. Well, there's a Snow Island. There's also the Karfeld Harbinger. Which I kind of want, but I could pick up later. I think I'll take the Snow Island. Keep Narfi coming back, that dream alive. I still don't have any good switches with the Trickster God's Heist. And I wouldn't mind a second Skull Raid, but I don't think I can take it over the Snow Island here. Ooh, is Frostpire Animus good in my deck? Probably not. No, it's not. Mistwalker's good, though. Over Snow Forest, because I don't know that I can play a Snow Forest. Probably can't play a second one, at least. There's a black Snow Land. Over Bind the Monster, I guess. Sure, I'll take it. That gives me 4 if I'm going to play the Snow Forest. There's another Snow Forest. Giant's Amulet's pretty good, though. Oh, but there's a Feed the Serpent. I have to take that. Inga's pretty good. There's also Harbinger and Way Down. It looks kind of like I'm not going to get this green splash in here. So it's Inga or Harbinger. I'll take Inga. I have to probably take the next Harbinger that I find, though. So there's a black Snowland and there's Icebound Pillar. Icebind Pillar. I only have 3 Snowlands right now, which makes the Pillar pretty weak. So I think I'm just going to take another Snowland. Wither Crown's pretty bad, but I probably don't want a second Draga Recruiter either. So I'll take Wither Crown and just put it in the board. Snow Swamp. Alright, I'll take that. So we're at 5 Snowlands now. There's a Harbinger, taking that one. Nothing. I guess I'll take a second Mist for the sideboard, but I don't see playing that. I think this Reflections is actually going to be good in my deck. I have 7 zombies and, ooh, a bind. I could take that. 7 zombies and 3 shapeshifters. So this is 23. Although I suppose Reflections isn't very good with Narfi, and he's one of my zombies. Although I can make the copy, put the token into play, sack the real one, and then have a real one in my graveyard if I need it. Doesn't really mean much, though. I still don't think Priest is going to be good here, so I'll take a second Carfell Harbinger, probably not play it. Raven Form for the sideboard. Alright, well this deck doesn't look super strong, but it can do some stuff. And I got to 5 Snowlands, so the Narf bring back is not completely out of the question, although not easy. It's a thing. So let's see, the Helm's going to go up here. 12 creatures. 10 of them share a creature type. And my curve's a bit awkward, but It's alright. I don't see anything here I particularly want to add in. Frostpeak Yeti might be okay, but meh. So I have 1, 2, 3, 7, 8 black sources, and 1, 2, 3, 10 blue sources. I only have like, oh, I have like 3 double black cards. Maybe I go 9, 9. Six, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 9. Yeah, alright. Let's run it. As much as I would love to have an Icebine Pillar in this deck, if I had taken that over the Snowland, I'd have 4 Snowlands right now, and I don't even know if I could play it. Oh, this hand's not going to cut it. Ugh. Do I have to throw this one back too? I'm on the draw. This is 1 land. I need to just draw like a bunch of lands. Yeah, I guess I got a mulligan. Alright, well, I can keep this. Put 1 land, and how greedy should I get? Should I put 2 lands on the bottom? That's too greedy, right? I'll put Jarl on the bottom. Oh, that was pretty good. Wow. And I'm getting the good game. I guess they're mana screwed. I still got to do myself. I almost want to target them and try to mana screw them. I have 2 Snowlands already, too, for Narfi. You got it. Well, I get to eat the Cleric. They're just going to scoop it up. Alright, so they're white something double spell. Which means they're probably aggressive. So I want the second Carfell Harbinger. And maybe I could cut the Disdainful Stroke. It might be bad. Yeah, sure. Do that. Sure. Looks good. That's how you win on a mull to 5, apparently. Just play a card to eat your opponent's card after they're mana screwed, and then they decide to quit. That pick is a bit of a problem. Oh, well, that was good. kind of want to keep it. I'm going to keep it. Oh, yuck. I'm going to just play the tapped land and a Mistwalker because I want to guarantee the Draugr's Helm next turn. It's a good showdown. And it's not even done yet. Well, I will happily make that trade. Is there anything I can do here? It doesn't really look like it. Just kind of SOL with their flyers and pick. So I'll just play my Helm. Yeah, Showdown's going to wreck me here. Sure. Mm-hmm. Boy, I want to draw a removal spell real bad. Ouchies. Well, I found one. I think I'm still on Draugr Thought Thief, though, because I need to find another one. I want to dig for it. Graveyard. Alright, let's tap this one down. There's some risk involved with this. But I mean, I'm probably not going, it's probably not going well anyways, and if I just sit here, it's not getting better. Oh, there's some of that risk I was talking about. So I could double block the Titan. They still get to kill both, though. This way I go to 3, just still dead to 1 hit from the flyer. If I double block the Titan, I go to... Oh, I go to dead, so never mind. Well, because of that one attack, I'm now dead to any creature. Although, if we're being honest, like, even if I wasn't dead to any creature, I'm probably just dead next turn anyways. Good to know about Run Amok. Alright. Miss is kind of an answer for their flyers. And it might be better than Harbinger. I only saw, what, one spell that I could, two spells. Their best spell and this thing that I could counter with Disdainful Stroke. It's probably not worth it. I kind of want to play Mists. It's probably better than the Harbinger that I put in against all those flyers. Right. I don't know. There was no reason for them to run amok. They just showed it to me. Maybe they're like, look how dead you are. Yeah. I even have 3 Snowlands in case I draw what's his face, Narfi. We will graveyard that. Oh, they have another one. I'm gonna helm here. Well, I hope that's not a giant. That would be a problem for me. Alright, scry 3. The giant actually may not be too big of a problem at this point. Nope. Reflections is interesting. I think I'll take it. I don't know if I'm supposed to here, but... So let's see, if they have giant... Oh, if they have giant and send everybody, I get to draw a bunch of cards. Yeah, I'll take the reflections. That might be wrong, but I kind of just want to play with it. If it's not giant, I'm fine just taking my Raptor Beats for a while. Could easily be Iron Verdict. It is giant. Ooh, they could put that on the giant, so I have to double block it. Or not. So I think... So playing the 3/2 doesn't really change anything for me. It just lets me save a different 3/2. And I get to play 2 of that 3/2 after Reflections is down. So I'm just not going to do it. If they'd attacked with one of their clerics, I probably would have. I've never gotten to draw cards off Inga before. Zombie. Ahaha. All right. I'm going to play 2 Draugr Thought Thieves and then decide from there. Target me on the first one. I'll keep that on top. The Reflections was enough. Also, I mean, Inga was crazy good. It was what, like a 4 for 1 after scrying for 3, and I put 2 cards on the bottom. Yeah, sure. For Tell on 2, leave a shot coming on 3. If I can hit 1 land, I get to play Inga on 4, probably Helm on 5. I have 2 snow lands already. Yeah, I think the counter choice was poor. What you got, opponent? Is it something I'm gonna bind? If they play like anything relevant, I'll probably bind it. Well, I guess I won't be binding that. That I will bind, though. And I will be happy to counter their next spell. And then play Inga. I almost don't care about that card, but I want to use this up. And, yeah, I'll play Inga. And, because I'm tapping out for the next long while. I guess I'll put Stroke on the bottom because I'm tapping out for a while. And it's early enough, and I don't have enough, you know, threats that it could matter. They have a Narfi, but no Snowlands. Well, let's see if they want to trade. It's kind of what I thought. Narfy Wars. You got it, buddy. Yeah, I'm not even gonna block. I am much closer to bringing my Narfy back than they are to bringing theirs back. Still don't know if I want to trade, though, because Littlejaw Kingseeker's triggers here with Narfy on the table. Ooh. Probably want to keep Poison the Cup. Unless I want the Draugr Recruiter. No, I'm going to keep Poison the Cup. Ooh. Raise the Draugr was good. Alright, let's just kill Narfy and go get in for 10. I even have 2 zombies in my yard. Sure. So it looks like they're just blue-black control. Although I don't know why they'd play this Berserker if that was their plan. So I saw that Throne, which could be a problem, and I saw Narfy. I guess Maskwood Nexus. They actually have a lot of enchantments. Maybe I play Raven Form? I also saw the Wither Crown. So I saw, what, 5 targets for 1, 2, 3... Yeah. 4, 4, and, didn't they enchant one of my things? Maybe not. I saw 4 enchantments that would otherwise be difficult for me to answer. So I'll play at least 1 Raven Form. Bind the Monster seems a bit worse. So maybe I'll cut that. Do I want a second Raven Form? Oh yeah, they had a Wither Crown on one of my creatures. That's right. Meh. Just do that. I did see they have Maskwood Nexus. Or Vastwood. Maskwood Nexus? This is okay. On the play, this would be a lot worse. I need to hit, like, 2 lands. Wow, that's not the kind of card I would expect to see in this match. Nice, found a land. I'd like to draw land, but if I don't, I can strategic planning for land and then play Skull Raid. I'm going to do this, try and find a land. Alright, should I Skull Raid or should I Play the Cosmos Charger. I think I want to eat their last 2 cards. It's just Foretell Central over there. Well, I missed on a land. I'm playing Cosmos Charger here. They probably have saw it coming. Still doing this though, because I think that was a pretty clear something on my side. Yep, there it is. Played that before Reflections because, you know, it's a legend, so it wouldn't do what I want anyways. Interesting. So I'm clearly discarding this. The question is, do I keep Feed or Reflections? If I Feed, I can get in for 10. Yeah, alright, that's got to be better. Can actually get in for 11. Well, this may be the only time anyone has ever fed the Serpent on a Dusk Wielder, but it's worth it, I think, for the damage. So now the Mistwalker by itself is lethal. And that was enough. Well, for being a blue-black control deck, these matches are going pretty fast. My opponent had the 1/3 and the Dusk Wielder in the same deck, and Vastwood Nexus in with the Dusk Wielder, or Max, you know, the Nexus. Felt like their deck was trying to do 2 totally different things. Okay. The Harbinger goes a long way in this hand. If I top deck a land, I'm playing the Cosmos Charger. If I don't, I'm probably playing the Harbinger. Alright, so I'm going to Harbinger here, because I may need the mana. Eh. Well, I do need to hit a land really badly. Sure. Unfortunate. So poison. Even if I miss on a land, I can poison the cup here and scry 2. Ooh, nice. I hit the land. So I think I just wait here. If they play something I really need to Disdainful Stroke, I can do that. And then poison the cup? No, I can't. Yeah. And if they don't, then I can just Cosmos Charger and then foretell something. Still would like to draw land, though. Just kind of feels like it's getting countered. It didn't. I found a land. Wasn't exactly the land I was looking for. I still want to leave up Stroke. And I'm fine continuing to take damage for a bit. Yeah. That's kind of irritating, but can't really do anything about it. I guess I'll poison the cup, that one. Is Inga good? I don't want this Mistwalker. I don't think Inga's good here. You just have a bunch of flyers. Well, that's unfortunate. I can make him take one more, but then I turn off Stroke, so I'm not going to do that. I will play a Jarl here because I think I'm in a racing situation. That I will counter. Oops. I meant to play Draga Recruiter. That was a mistake. Plan on blocking Mistwalker here. That's not great for me. Ugh. Alright, well now I'm dead. I don't even think I have outs. Narfi is not one of them. Alright, they got me. So they're like blue-green, kind of snow, kind of flyers. Just kind of stuff. So I don't like the Harbinger that much here, because I'm not planning to block anything. I guess Raven form's a bit better. because it's probably exiling a flyer anyways. I don't like being at 11 creatures. But I think that's the way it goes. Did we see any counterspells in that game? The Saw It Coming was the last opponent, right? Sure. Do need to draw some threats, but all the cards here are good. And I have 2 snowlands already. Ooh, my opponent mulliganed to 5. Just behold. Okay. Alright, let's plan. I shouldn't have played that land first. Those are all 3 good cards. How much do I want Skull Raid? I think I want the Reflections to try and win a long game. Yeah. That was tough. Those 3 great cards, 3 of my best cards. I hope they play something for me to counter. And then that I top deck a land. Yeah, I will stroke that. Land? Yes. Yes. Zombie. That land's pretty good. I need double blue for it. Hey, dual lands. It's going alright. I'm 2-0 right now in this best of 3 draft. I'm on blue-black control. I'm down a game in the 3rd match here. I kind of don't care about that because I have Feed the Serpent, but also I want to play Liljara Kinseekers next turn. So I'm going to counter it. And then I'm going to get myself 2 Jarls. Yes, I have defeated the Lich a few times now. I tried the next boss once and got wrecked. They have had enough. Reflections was good. Alright, I didn't see anything new that game, right? Yeah, except for this land. Keep it as is, I guess. Oh yeah? You enjoying Loop Hero dual lands? Always be reflecting, that's right, Mononokel. Yeah, I got the boss to about Half-Life 2 with the Warrior. I didn't even have the Thief available yet. I don't know how much I like the Thief. Ugh. Alright, I guess I have to keep this. And I guess I put Draugr Helm on the bottom. Maybe I put the Kinseekers on the bottom. Because if I hit lands, I'd rather have the Helm. I need to hit like 3 lands in a row. Well, that was definitely not a land. Your hero's on loop 42. Which one am I most likely to want to play? I guess probably this one. Rats. Mm-hmm. Well, I did find a land. I think it's time to Skull Raid. Well, that was a good card for them to have. I'd still like to draw lands, but now I can start casting spells. There we go. Do I just want to Inga? Just take a hit next turn? More mana efficient? Yeah, let's do that. I have a lot of life to work with. We will put most of those on the bottom. I do want one land, though. Yuck. So I'm going to Mistwalker and leave up the Jarl. That sack land over there is going to do some work this game. Are they going to bounce it? What's going on? Nope. Okay. Another land's not exactly where I want it to be. I'm going to hold it for a turn in case... I guess they probably aren't playing black, so maybe I don't need to hold it. All right. I guess I can send something for 3. Because they have to have a removal spell for the 4/4. Okay. I was going to say and Inga. That kind of counts, though. So they might have something, but I'm still going to do this. Yeah. Because if they have like a bounce spell for Inga or something, they still can kill the Mistwalker and not lose the Bergstrider, so I'll block like this. I could get 2 for 1 tier, but if they've got a trick, they've got a trick. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Ew. Oh, that was nice. So I think I'm gonna Raven form and foretell poison the cup. Oh, I can't do both. Alright, so I can foretell both, right? 2, 4, 6, yeah. And then I can play poison the cup on their turn. I didn't poison the cup there because they could have pumped and killed my Mistwalker. That's kind of unfortunate. Reflections is interesting. I think I will take both. Let's see, next turn, I'm spending all my mana. Okay. Which I guess means do it like this. And then boop. And boop. I'm just gonna, no, I'm not gonna attack, just kidding, they have a 1/1. Of course, I will happily trade my zombie for their Bergstrider. If they have a thing, I'm basically just dead, but there's not a lot I can do about that. I mean, I could Jarl to stay in the game, but then my Reflections doesn't do much. Well, that really sucks. So do I want Mistwalker back? I mean, yeah. Oh, I'm going to 1. Yes, I do want it back. But I think I'm just dead. Yeah, I am. They just have to turn their creatures sideways. But I didn't have options there because drawing Reflections was even worse. That was a really good run ashore there. Well, they got me. They got me pretty solidly. That's right. I wasn't really stoked with my deck. I'm pretty happy going 2-1 with it. Should we open up some of these packs? Boom. All right. I think I'm going to call it there. Like I said, I'm feeling a little lousy tonight, and don't particularly want to sit in my computer chair and play Magic. So I'll call it there. I will probably be back Friday, but like I said, with my side gig, I don't know when I'm going to have time available. So we'll see if I'm around Friday. I still plan to keep one streaming night a month. Sorry, a week, I mean, at least. But we might keep two. We'll see. So I'll update my schedule so you can look and see if I'm planning to be here Friday or not. So have a good rest of your week, everybody, and I will hopefully see you all Friday.